Hello. Right, so I'm in York and it's the lockdown, and I've been out and done a little bit of work today, but because of the lockdown I've got a few cancellations and so on, and I haven't done any exercise, so I've gone out for a little walk. And I thought, well, I might as well kill two birds with one stone, and I'll put a link up in that corner somewhere. I'm actually going to see if I can find a geocache that I missed on a drive-by a while ago, and it's just started raining again. Brilliant. I thought I was going to get out before it started again. No joy. It's about an hour until sunset, so I don't actually have long to do this. Thankfully this cache is up near the university. My place where I live is back there, about 2 minutes away. I've walked a little way before I started filming, but I can make it to the university. I figured I could probably get this done before it goes dark. At least have another look anyway. It's just somewhere a short distance to go just to stretch my legs. And it's gone a little bit quieter traffic wise. So that's where we're going and what we're looking for. Let me just tap on it. There we go. Siwards Howe, Bunny Hill. For anybody that knows York, you'll know that that's up near the university. And at this moment in time I'm just wandering down Melrose Gate. One of the things I quite like about this area is there's quite a bit of greenery. So you've got the big green over there, some greenery there, and also behind me there is Hewitt Howe, H-A-W-E, which is quite a nice green space. Down there we've got Route 66, as it's affectionately called. I think that's actually what it's actually called, which is a cycle path. It goes all the way from Foss Islands up to Osbaldwick. Okay, so I've crossed over from Tang Hall, crossed Hull Road, and I'm now on Thief Lane, heading up towards the university. This is Barstow Ave. And yep, still raining. Nice. Just farted. It's one of those that left you with a nice feeling of relief. Well, it's not been too loud. I decided to cut across and to go up on the cycle path, just because it's a bit more off the beaten track really, even though this is, as my cousin Keith would say, a beaten track. What I'll do is I'll flip the camera around and show you what it says about this. Right, so I know it's in this area. The description is, located near to the imposing brutalist tower, Siwards Howe, or Bunny Hill, was built in the mid-50s to serve the expanding population of York, but it's since been decommissioned. It is still an imposing sight on the local skyline and a rather unique building. And it is, it looks like it's escaped from, I don't know, a Russian gulag or something. Might get muddy if it's been raining. Well, it's definitely been raining. So, the clue. The hint is a literal book at loggerheads. Loggerheads is a few chopped down trees. It hasn't been found for a while. There are a few DNFs, including the last time I didn't log it, but Naturally, I didn't find it either. Now that looks relatively freshly cut, and this cache has been here a while, so I don't think it's in there, and there's no obvious sign. And actually, I think this is a relatively fresh cut down too. There's no obvious signs of search. Have a look down here. Nothing in there. It's starting to come in dark. And as things stand, I literally can't believe that I haven't found this. The last time I thought it was just a case of me not having time to look. But I have looked all over. I've gone through the logs and the photographs to look for as many clues as I can. And the hint, a literal logbook at loggerheads. I just can't see it. I just don't know if I am missing something blatantly obvious, or whether if it's just something that's really well hidden. I really don't know. I mean, that's holly. You'd hope somebody wouldn't stick it in holly. There's a bike lock down here. I think you can see that. And I thought that, that's wrapped around a tree. And I didn't know whether that had been put there for some reason. But I have been behind here, rooting around. And I've just not had any luck in finding this. I mean, there's a tag up there, but that's not it. Because I did wonder if it's a logbook at loggerheads. Whoops. Is it a reference to a kind of blockhead, as in, or does it mean the log ahead? Is it referring to head height? Is it referring to somebody being a blockhead? Well, there are some tags in these trees, but those aren't to do with this, what I'm looking for. And I've had a look at the cache in some of the photos, and it's not a micro cache, it's not a small one. But the last 3 people who came looking for this, they couldn't find it either. And yet a load of people have. I'm loath to give up, at least until it gets too dark that I can't see. Alright, I'm going to get back to it. No joy. This is the second time I've searched this one, so I'm actually glad I've come back and done this second search. I am confident that the 3 do not finds that were logged, that are now logged before mine, are indicative of the fact that I couldn't find it the first time I came looking for this. I think it's been muggled or accidentally moved, but I've searched all over in that area there and I just cannot find it. high and low. I've overturned rocks, stones, logs, boulders. No joy. It is really disappointing. Do any of you other geocachers find this? It's just like you don't know where to draw the line in terms of giving up, or do you actually set yourself a time limit? Because I'm kind of like, you know when you have those experiences where you're waiting for something and at the moment you're about to give up, whatever it is you're waiting for turns up or whatever. So something along those lines. And I often feel that looking for geocaches is a bit like that, that if you give up at that point, you are literally on the brink of finding it, and that your next movement would have uncovered it. Of course, I don't know how true that is, but that's what it feels like to me. It's the same as, actually what it reminds me of is it's the same as success. There's that old saying about there being no traffic jam on the extra mile. Because you usually find that you are literally a stone's throw away from being successful at something, and at the moment you give up, you've given up just that hint too soon. It is an absolute sod. Excuse me. Knowing when to stop looking for things, knowing when to stop pursuing things. Sorry, got a bit of a frog in my throat. Yeah, I find that one of the biggest challenges in life is actually knowing when to stop looking, when to stop pursuing things. Maybe geocaching isn't a good pastime for me after all. I don't know. But nevertheless, it's got me out the flat. Had some exercise, and the sun has set. It's about 25 past 4 now, 4:30, something along those lines. So it's time to head home and do some video editing. Not this one, another one. Right, I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to comment. Let me know if you're a geocacher. Tell me where you live and what you do, where you geocache. Send me some links to your channels. I'm only following one at the moment. Right, catch you later.